Honestly, Gistlover, you fell my hand today, Gistlover. You disappointed me.
It is clear that Wunmi, Mohbad's wicked, am I going to call her baby mama now or girlfriend? Let us call her girlfriend, or let us just give her fiancé, because we saw a video, picture of Mohbad's father, mother, and Wunmi sitting on their laps. Mohbad's father said this was an introduction, so let's call her fiancé. Mohbad's wicked fiancé. She cannot win this one. She cannot win. You know, after the audio recording that got leaked, the lawyer that Wunmi ran after to help her win this case, at first, Wunmi's lawyer, a renowned senior advocate of Nigeria, professional, a man who knows his onion, he thought it was about justice for Mohbad. Because he's not just an ordinary lawyer, he's also an activist. In fact, their law firm, the popularity of it was built on activism. So now that Wunmi somehow tried to rearrange the narrative, they realized that this was just a foul play. And they had to pull out. They had to pull out. They dumped Wunmi. Now, having said this one, you're about to hear some very strong, like it has always been brought on this channel. I want you to pay attention from the beginning of it to the end, and translation and analysis will be done hand in hand immediately after our guest is done talking. This, I repeat again, is serious. This is a serious one. You see, Wunmi ran to Gistlover, aka Tonto Dike, aka Shekpeteri, Yabo, Joe, whatever they are. Wunmi ran down to them to help cover up. Like, we all know that Gistlover is not, Gistlover is useless now. Very much useless. So, Gistlover tried, did all just to cover up, but they failed. Gistlover failed. Yes, Gistlover failed. Gistlover is trying to cover up, trying to manipulate, trying to do all that he can do to make sure that the narrative is turned in favor of Wunmi. Well, like I said, pay attention to this one from the beginning of it till the end. You're about to hear some new update on justice for Mohbad. But before we proceed, like and share this video, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell.
It is all shades of wrong. All shades of wrong. You cannot get people not to talk just because you are supporting Wunmi. F off. Àwọn olórí burúkú bó ti ní mi ní ṣe pé mo ń gbọ́ ṣàbíyamọ lélẹ̀ ìṣá mi ṣàbíyamọ orí yín burú mi ṣàbíyamọ àbí gbogbo yín kọ́lẹ̀ bímọ àbágàn ní gbogbo yín ni ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bàbá Bọ́lá Tinubu ẹ máa ṣe ẹyọkàn fún wa henceforth mo pa láṣẹ ni mo dá lábàá henceforth mo pa láṣẹ ni mo dá lábàá bàbá Tinubu ní Nàìjíríà yẹn sì tó bá ti bímọ tó bá ṣe bímọ kàn máa ṣe DNA fún wọn tó máa ṣe bímọ kàn máa ṣe DNA fún wọn mo mọ̀ pọ̀lọpọ̀ gbogbo yín tẹ́ ń wò mí ọmọ balẹ̀ gbé fọ́ṣùn ṣé tó ráwọn kan yóò ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ bí táṣìírí yín máa ti tú ṣe yóò ṣẹlẹ̀ bí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́ńtì mo mọ̀ ni ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́ńtì mo mọ̀ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ti ń suspect ìyàwó ẹ̀ bó ṣe rí pé ìyàwó òun travel báyìí Nàìjíríà ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀ o mi ní dárúkọ ẹni tó popular táwọn èèyàn mọ̀ ni bó ṣe rí pé ìyàwó òun travel ọmọ márùn tóbìnrin yẹn bí fún ó bá kó wọn ó lọ ṣe DNA ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́ méjì inú àwọn ọmọ yẹn ọmọ àlè ni wọ́n máa yẹn ò bá sọ̀rọ̀ kò bá jàgbà tó dé máa yẹn ó sáré lọ sọ́dọ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ ó change gbogbo wíìlì ẹ̀ ni ó change gbogbo wíìlì ẹ̀ ni ó nítorí obìnrin tó ti ṣe báyìí ó lè pààyàn àgàgà àwọn firstborn ẹ lọ wo most of the firstborn ọmọ àlè ni most of the firstborn kò ṣe gbogbo wọn o ọmọ àlè ni most of the firstborn because most of àwọn ìyàwó yẹn ọyìn máa ń date àwọn boyfriend wọn ìmí yìí máa ń rí lẹ́yìn àbí kò tí mo sọ yẹn. So don't rule, you can't rule anything out. You can't rule anything out. Honestly, ó jẹ́ kán legalize DNA ní Nigeria yẹn because tó àwọn obìnrin yẹn bá ti gbọ́ DNA, wọ́n máa ń sá ni. Wọ́n máa ń sá ni torí oníṣìná ni wọ́n. Oníṣìná ni wọ́n máa ń sá ni. Tó bá ti gbọ́ DNA, wọ́n máa ń sá ni. Ó jẹ́ kán bá wa legalize ẹ̀sìn. Tó bá ṣe ń bímọ kán máa ṣe DNA fún wọn. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ lóhun àtọ́kọ ò ní padà sílé. Tẹ́ bá ti gbọ́ DNA báyìí, ẹ dẹ̀ lọ máa wà wọn tó ń attack èèyàn fún DNA yẹn. Púpọ̀ nu wọn ló gbọ́ ọmọ bà fọ́ṣùn. Because what is the biggie? Kò sí big deal. Kò sí big deal nu DNA. Kò sí big deal tí ọkàn mi bá clean. Tó bá ti ń wò pé hey, mo máa jẹ́ṣẹ́ Subiru lálẹ́ ìjọ kan. Ìgbà tí mo máa ti miss period, Subiru máa bá mi sùn. Ìgbà yẹn lọ́kàn ẹ máa shake. Kò sí biggie ńbẹ̀ DNA. Máa làbólẹ̀ ni ẹ máa ṣe lọ. Àbí kò yé yín? Ẹ dẹ̀ múlé kọ́kọ́. Ẹ dẹ̀ múlé kọ́kọ́. Ìsìn gan ló jẹ́ kó ṣe fún wa. Wàláì, ọmọ yẹn ó máa di billionaire ni. Ó máa di billionaire ni. Because irú èmi gan máa support ẹ̀. Because ọkàn mi balẹ̀ pé Mohbad ni mò ń tọ́jú, mi ìtọ́jú ọmọ lọ́mọ. Ọkàn mi á balẹ̀ pé Mohbad ni mò ń tọ́jú because kí ló mú mi sọ pé mo fẹ́ máa ràn bàbá Mohbad lọ́wọ́? Kí ló mú mi sọ pé mo fẹ́ máa ràn bàbá yẹn lọ́wọ́? Just because mo wò pé tó bá jẹ́ pé Mohbad wà láyé kò lè máa wà wọn bàbá ẹ̀ kébí máa pa wọ́n. Ta ló fẹ́ ṣe bí ọmọ fún wọn mọ́? Àbí kò yé yín? Nǹkan tí mò ń sọ nìyẹn. A sọ pé kó tiẹ̀ shame àwa doubting Thomas. Kò ní ṣe pa doubt paternity yẹn lóòótọ́, kò ṣe pa doubt Wunmi pa pé Wunmi láṣẹ́wó, but tí kú bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí ṣe lè mọ̀ a lot ti surround ikú yẹn àti gbọ́ voice note tí Mohbad ṣe fún ìyàwó ẹ̀ àti gbọ́ tó sọ pé àtàwọn family ẹ̀ fẹ́ pa òun. We've heard a lot of things are surrounding Mohbad's death. That's why we are requesting for all this now. Àbí kò tí mo sọ yẹn. So please ẹ bá mi pè Tinubu ọmọ youth Nigerian youth yẹn kí ló kọ ẹ̀. Ọmọ Tinubu kí ló kọ ẹ̀ Ṣèyí Tinubu, ẹ bá mi share video ìkódọ́dọ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Kó bá wa sọ fún bàbá Tinubu, kó bá wa legalize DNA. Àbí kí ló dé tó bá ti sọ pé DNA báyìí, ayé obìnrin máa ṣe gra. Ṣọ́kọ yín máa balẹ̀ ní tẹ́ bá gbọ́mọ àlè lọ sínú ilé ni. Ó ní inú ilé tó yìí ń tòrò, ọmọ àlè ibẹ̀ ni ò tí ì dìde. Tá bá ti ní DNA, wọ́n máa attack ni, kíní kan, ṣé ọmọ àlè ni, ṣọmọ àlè ni ìyá tó bí wọ́n náà ni, ọmọ àlè ni wọ́n náà ni, ọmọ àlè ni mí. Nǹkan tó bá wùn yín kẹsàn. Gbogbo obìnrin ni kó lọ máa ṣe DNA, ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin tẹ́ ń wò mí. Gbogbo mo mọ̀ pé àwọn ọkùnrin mi wọ́n kàn they just like rest of mind. Kò bá máa jọmọ wọn, tí fà pọ́n love obìnrin yẹn. Wọ́n kàn dá sí lára, wọ́n kàn lọ ti tún wíìlì wọn ṣe ni. Bí bàbá yẹn ṣe, kò bá woman yẹn jà o. Ó kàn padà lọ sọ́dọ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀. Ó yọ orúkọ àwọn ọmọ méjì yẹn kúrò nínú wíìlì yẹn. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. Exactly. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ adopt ká mọ̀ pé adopt. Èwo ni kẹ́ gbọ́ ọmọ ọba, kẹ́ gbé lọ fọ́ṣùn. Wọ́n ní kọ́ lẹ́gẹ̀ òun àgbàdùn tiẹ̀. Lẹ́gẹ̀ olóko kárọ̀tì. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yé yín? Honestly, if every man should ask for a DNA, it's not a crime. It's not a crime. It is not a crime at all. Hey Joe, dédé mi àwọ̀ o. Dédé mi àwọ̀. Ẹ fi àwọn èèyàn sílẹ̀ kan sọ̀rọ̀. Ọ̀fẹ́ lóhùn, ọ̀fẹ́ ni. Ìyẹn sọ pé kán take wa kán mú nǹkan ta sọ dání. A kàn máa reason káàkiri náà ni. A máa reason káàkiri. Kò fàjà. Exactly. DNA is on Africa. Ìlú òyìnbó yìí wọ́n máa ń ṣe DNA ni. Bí ká ní bíbá ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n á ti ṣe DNA ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Ṣé tẹ̀ mọ́ number 1 suspect bí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ẹ mọ̀ number 1 suspect. Ṣé mọ̀ number 1 suspect? Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yẹn? Ṣé mọ̀ number 1 suspect? Tí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bá bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn, ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní ọlọ́pàá máa kọ́kọ́ interrogate. Ẹbí anybody tó bá ń gbèlú yìí. Nàìjíríà kò tí pariwo Gbogbo evidence Sam Larry yẹn àbọ̀wá bá ní. Number 1 person tó máa kọ́kọ́ call for interrogation ìyàwó ẹ̀ ni. Kó tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá máa pa àwọn outsider, àwọn ará àta. Àbí nǹkan tí mo sọ yẹn. Wọ́n sọ pé bí kan lọ ti ń gbé boy yìí bọ̀. Àbèrè ibi tán ti ń gbé bọ̀. Wọ́n ní bọ̀bọ́ yóò kú. Gbogbo wa náà dẹ̀ rí pé ọmọ ẹ lọ sẹ́yìn báyìí. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń pa gbogbo yẹn tì, ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń fọwọ́ bọ gbogbo yẹn. Mi ní Naira Marley kọ́ o, mi sọ pé Sam Larry ò jẹ̀bi o. Wọ́n jẹ̀bi Ọlọ́run. Ṣẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀ ń tọ́lọ́run ò bá lè mú. Ẹn téèyàn ò bá lè mú, Ọlọ́run á mú. Naira Marley náà bá tiẹ̀ pàdé. Sam Larry náà bá tiẹ̀ pàdé. Bó mi ò lè bá yín sọ pé àwọn ló pa because mi rí concrete evidence. Àní nǹkan tá ṣe sọ pé kí Wunmi ṣe díẹ̀ lè ní pé kí Mohbad má kúkú àkúrun gbogbo nǹkan Mohbad gbogbo orin tó ń gbọ́ yìí Mohbad yìí máa gba owó ó máa gba a lot of things are still gonna come out. Ẹ gbọ́ tí bàbá ẹ̀ sọ́njọ́ yẹn pé Mohbad sọ fún òun pé gbogbo ilẹ̀ tó ń rà wá lọ́wọ́ ìyá ìyàwó àgbọ́ ìyá ìyàwó kó sọ̀rọ̀ àárín nǹkan kan ìjọ tọmọ yẹn máa kọ́kọ́ ṣe fídíò ẹ̀gbọ́n Wunmi ìjọ tó máa kọ́kọ́ ṣe fídíò ìyá ìwà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ akọ̀ǹgbóhùn wọn ni àrójú wọn. A lot of things wà tó surround kini yìí bí aka ní Mohbad kú tí ò sí gbogbo àwọn suspect ni a ní béèrè fún gbogbo nǹkan tá ń béèrè fún yìí. Ẹ wojọ́ tí Mohbad kú Wunmi update Wunmi sọ pé òun ò lè rí ẹni tó máa dàbí Mohbad mọ́ why tó ti ń think about ẹni tó máa dàbí Mohbad ẹni tọ́kọ ẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú. Why tó ti ń look forward to replacement. Ṣé nǹkan tó kàn wá kú nìyẹn náà mọ́ kú. So definitely Wunmi máa marry. Àwọn parents Mohbad gangan ló ń ṣọ̀fọ̀ gangan. Wunmi máa fi ọkọ Wunmi ò lè wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ lè gbàdúrà kẹ́ ní Wunmi yẹn lọ́mọ kọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ wá kú kẹ́ má sọ pé kó marry mọ́. Wunmi marry. A dẹ̀ máa support ẹ̀ kó rí marry kó celebrate ọkọ ẹ̀ kó celebrate ọmọ ẹ̀. Àbí nǹkan tí mo sọ yé yín bàbá Mohbad àti ìyá Mohbad àwọn ni big loser. Àwọn ló lose jù láyé àwọn nínú ọmọ jójú because wọn lè rí Mohbad mọ́ wọn lè replace Mohbad.
I am sure that Wunmi can see the handwriting on the wall. There is nothing else to hide. There is no one to fool. Even Gistlover cannot save you now. Iyabo Ojo, Tonto DK, they cannot save you anymore. They can't save you. The street is screaming and shouting for DNA. You cannot hide. Even your lawyers, they've hands off. They cannot protect you anymore. Now, the only thing that remains is for you to remain stubborn. That's all. Because you know, once you avail that little boy for a DNA, that is the end. That's the end. That's the end. You have already proved to those seeking for justice for Mohbad that Liam is not Mohbad's son. You've been recalcitrant all this while. At first, you people came up with lies. You manipulated. You thought the Nigerian police, with their deception and all of that, because your mom was a former police officer, corrupt. You thought that was enough. But it is clear to you and to your family members that there is no hiding place. There is no hiding place. There's nothing you guys can do anymore. So why don't you just put an end to this circus by availing the little boy for a DNA? And if you do not want to, well, it's all right. To some extent, it's all right. But do not in any way, I repeat, call yourself Mohbad's wife. And also, do not, I repeat, do not in any way believe that the streaming revenue of Mohbad, past, present, or future, will come to you. You will have no dime. You will have no dime. You will have no dime. Not at all. Not at all. You named the baby Liam. And people said, no, that's an Arabic name. And some Irish people bear it. And some Jewish, like people are beginning to see into your lies. They begin to see into it. So if You know who the father is. Why don't you just say, this is the father? And of course, that does not stop DNA from being done. You must do DNA. Your lawyer has hands up. Your lawyer, they cannot support anymore your foolishness. And now, you heard it already. Wunmi, you cannot win this one. Your lawyer dumped you. They dumped you. They cannot support you. Maybe you look for a rogue lawyer like the one that appeared when Mohbad RIP. Can you imagine this? The day Mohbad RIP, the day they claim Mohbad RIP, that Tuesday, Mohbad's father said he got there, even though they did not want him to come. They lied that Mohbad is okay now. But the man insisted. He went to the house. When he got there, what he saw shocked him. He saw his son under the staircase, wrapped up already, bag of salt placed on his chest. He's kind of confused, like, what happened? He went upstairs to see. He saw duvet soaked with blood. Did they attack him? Did someone come in here? No, no one came in. What happened? The enemy is right inside of Mohbad's home, and that enemy is Wunmi. Wunmi that has remained recalcitrant, uncooperative. If not for Splendid, Prime Boy, who were there prior to that Tuesday, and also on Tuesday, Splendid, we would not have known what happened. We would have lied. The Nigerian police covered up CCTV. They don't want us to know what happened. They don't want us to know. They don't want. They pretended and lied that some of the footage of the CCTV have been deleted somehow, that they do not exist. But one of the nurse coming in, of course, that one existed for them. How many people can you fool? How many? How many? You can no longer play on people's pity for you when it started at the beginning. Now, people can see beyond. They can see through the veil. They can see through your lies. How can you claim that you love Mohbad? How can you claim that you are seeking for justice for Mohbad and you refuse to prove? They say, no, the Mohbad DNA thing is not important. Then what is the justice? What is the justice? Did Naira Marley or Sam Larry visit your home to attack Mohbad? Are there any footage of someone coming into that house to attack Mohbad to take his life? So what are we talking about? So what is this justice? Where are we going to get justice? That someone threatened or had a fight, or someone say, oh, they're after my life. Mr. A and B are after my life. And the person finally passes away in his house after so long. Then you automatically say, oh, these people are the ones. No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. In countries where things work as it should, by now, Wunmi, you would have been forced to do the DNA, you would have been locked up. Let's say because of the baby that you are breastfeeding or whatever. Maybe, let's say they allow you, but you will be under house arrest. You'll be under house arrest where you'll be monitored, where you'll be questioned. But now, look at you. You have the guts to say you will not. Well, there is no hiding place for the wicked. All your secrets and everything is out there in public, in open, and you just have to. You have to do what you have to do. And what is it? Confess before it is too late. In fact, it's getting too late. And because the next thing that will happen to you, unfortunately, you will regret all your action, and you will definitely know that you should have done the right thing. And that right thing is for you to have confessed. The right thing is for you to have said the truth. You should have said the truth. It's as simple as ABC. You should have said the truth. Just bring the boy for a DNA. That's all. The child might be Mohbad's own, which is not even... It's okay. But Mohbad's father felt he needs closure on this. Like, okay, you know what? There is something that my son has been talking about. Paternity. He even sang it in his song. Paternity. If this is one of the thing that I'm going to do to fulfill for my son. I want to do this one. At least this one is available around me now, apart from the autopsy that we are waiting for. So why are you making it difficult? Why? I'm kind of thinking you people are waiting for the autopsy to see what they will find out, if you can manipulate it or not. Now, there is nothing for you to manipulate. So guys, what do you think about this one? What do you think about this one? Is it not necessary that a DNA, conclusive DNA is done? Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.